I'm gonna go through some red blushes, I'm gonna swatch them, and then I'm gonna try my favorite one on. Hi, my name's Minnie. I have fair light olive skin. I'm quite acne prone. I will be putting on some foundation before I put on the blush. But first, let's go through swatching them. If I sound a bit puffed out, I am extremely unfit. Running through the shades is Melon Sugar by Nudestix, Ruby by Pixi Beauty, Film by Fwee, Moody by Mecca Max, Power Hour by Tower 28, Jamila by Home Beauty, Rose Crush by Makeup by Mario. Here are all the swatches side by side in natural lighting. Let's put on a little bit of makeup while we chat about the cherry blush trend and what that might look like for people with olive skin, whether it's deeper olive or lighter olive. Pretty much my kind of thought is you should wear the makeup that you enjoy and you feel confident in, but I do find sometimes when blushes lean quite far in one direction, like if they're extremely warm or if they're extremely cool toned, it can sometimes really highlight the green in your face. I actually really like this foundation. Side note, it's working very well for me these days. First I tried it just with a sponge and it didn't build up the coverage how I like it, because I do really like my full coverage foundations. And now that I use it with a brush, it's just wonderful. I'm gonna keep the rest of the makeup pretty neutral because what I decided I want to do is put a blush that probably complements my skin tone and my undertone on one side, and then one that maybe might clash or contrast, and then show that that's a more deliberate decision, because you can kind of work with or work against your undertone and they both have different results. They're different looks. And to purposely clash or work against your undertone isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like when I wear a real orange toned lipstick, it's quite a look and very bold, but it is definitely a deliberate decision. Gosh, I just love this product. Love this product. It's just the perfect shadow for my skin tone. This is shade She's Statuesque. I feel like it does create that dimension and that shadow that I do want. Sometimes I feel like it's rehashing old stuff, but in case you don't know, the more pinky or gray undertones are really great at mimicking shadow on your face and bringing in that dimension. You know what? This foundation is so full coverage, I just legitimately forgot to do concealer and didn't even realize until I actually checked. I'm gonna go in with the powder for over my eyes and to contour my nose. In with a little bit of Dior Concealer. This is just a really nice hydrating creamy concealer that I do enjoy using under my eyes just for the sake of the hydration aspect, because it's very medium coverage. It's buildable, but there's something just very nice about having a hydrated under eye, and because I do set under my eyes with powder, I feel like I do need it more than most. I'll make sure I put all the shades I use and the products below in the description. But if you have any really specific questions, just comment them and I'd love to answer. I'm gonna get up really close because I want you to see kind of the texture, the layers, what's happening. The Rare Beauty brow wax is almost out. I do love this a lot, or maybe it's just brow gel. Backcombing your brows is such a game changer because it just helps coat the whole brow hair. I'm gonna keep my brows a little bit lighter and fluffier than what I usually do, so I'm not gonna go in with any brow pencil or powder. Curling my lashes, I'll go in with some mascara and then let's apply the blush. Maybe I should use a mascara I haven't used in a little while. That would make sense. Let's do one coat. Look, it says my name, it says Minnie on it. Let's do one coat of the Tarte Extra Large Tubing Mascara. You can see the lines in my smile lines kind of sinking in. I haven't put any powder on my face yet, just besides on my eyelids. I'm gonna do the cream blushes and I don't want them to get patchy. Even though a lot of the creams these days do work really well over powders, I don't want to risk it. Okay, any mascara that went on my eyelid, that's fine. I'm just gonna let it dry. Red and green on the color wheel are quite opposite. Obviously we're not a stark green, or we're not using a stark red blush, but I just thought I'd show you when you kind of lean more into the purpley deeper undertones as a red sort of feel on the skin, opposed to like a really true red and what that can look like on a green undertone. So I would class Mecca Max Moody as definitely leaning into more those purplier reds, or a brick red even. This is the Nudestix Melon Sugar. It's a bit more of a pinky, brighter red. Doesn't mean it's gonna look bad, but I'll just show you the difference. Picking that up on a brush. So I would say this is working a little bit against my undertone. And again, that's not a bad thing. What it's creating is a real pop on the cheek and a real flush of color. Now I'm gonna go in with Moody. I'm just using the other side of the brush. Stamp that in and blend it back. I'm gonna build this up just for the sake of the video to really see. Oh, that was silly. So you can see this is the side with Moody, this is the side with Melon Sugar. I'm just using my foundation brush to clean up where I've gone a bit too low. I'm going to pat out the creases under my eyes and then set with the By Terry. It's funny how the two shades, they look really quite different in the pan, but then once they're on the face, because they both have a semi-clear, at least Moody has quite a clear base, so it's interacting with my skin in a different way. I'm gonna build up the Melon Sugar so you can see how it can flush the cheek. Here's what the two blushes look in different lighting settings. I just wanted to show you how you can work with or against your undertone and both give you different looks. I will absolutely admit that these do look pretty similar to me. There's a person I follow on Instagram who's absolutely amazing. Her name's Monica. I'm going to link her channel below, and she talks all about undertone and finding the right kind of colors to complement and contrast with your skin type, whether it's brown or it's olive or anything in between. Also, thank you for watching. My name's Minnie. Feel welcome to stick around if this is your thing. If it's not, that's totally okay. I get it. But have a beautiful day regardless. Bye.